Alright, so this morning, bright and early, we got up and went to, and of course he's got to start crowing every time. We get up early and went to Lowe's, and we got enough stuff to build 2 John Siskovich style chicken tractors. And we're going to redo our pantry. Actually, we're going to change where our pantry even is located at in the house. There he goes again. That's pretty cool. Actually, the pantry's first, then the chicken tractors. We're getting 25 more egg layers from Murray McMurray in April, and then we're going to get 20 meat birds from Murray McMurray in May, the 1st of May. So I need to have 2 more chicken tractors made. These are going to be John Siskovich style. The meat birds will naturally be in there for their entire life. The egg layers I'll put in there for a while, but they'll end up getting blended in with the 15 we have eventually. But they're going to end up down here next winter is where they're going to end up. But this summer they're all going to be across the road in the pasture. All of our chickens will be across the road this summer. Alright, so y'all never see me build a lot of stuff. I usually don't build stuff on here, but I'm going to today just because I want to show you how I'm going to build this. I don't have a track saw, I just got a skill saw that plugs in. No fancy cords or no fancy battery powered stuff. The shelves that I'm building in our pantry are going to be 5'4" 3/4 long. That's as long as I can make them for where they're going. They're going inside a closet, but that's how long I'm going to make them. Then they're going to be 16 inches deep. So how I got this, I'm gonna mark this. I already marked this where I'm cutting it at. My saw cuts 1.5 inches to this fence. I don't know if you can see that or not, to where it cuts at. So I'm going to clamp a board. This is a straight board. Just going to clamp a board at 1.5 inches. And do that on both sides. That's a fair bit of wasted plywood, but it is what it is. What choice you got when you need something? You know what I mean? So then you just cut it. Actually, not sure what the depth is on this already, so I'm good. I've got it set at 3/4, this 1/2 inch plywood, so we're good. So then just cut it. Then you can keep your board, keep your fence on the saw up against the board, and you should be good. I'm pretty short, so. That's pretty much how I'm cut a straight board. I don't have a table saw, or I've got a radial arm saw, but it ain't 4 foot wide. So now I just need to make 1 16-inch cut. Need to make 1 16-inch cut, then I'm going to take this in and make sure it's going to fit in where I'm going to put it. So to do 16 inches, I would actually clamp this down at 17.5 from that edge. I don't even need a pencil, I'll just mark it off. Alright, so I just cut the rest of that plywood up. It was actually just a wee bit too short, or too long rather. I had to cut a 1/2 inch off of it. So I'm gonna I cut 3 out of each sheet. So I'm gonna cut 3 more. I need 7 total, so I'll cut 6, do 6 for now, because it's gonna make the other sheet of plywood a little bit weird. So I'm gonna cut 1 more up, make 6 shelves, and then we'll adjust from there. Beautiful day out. Very beautiful day out. Love this weather. It's kind of early for it, but it's all good. So, Mario arm saw, I got a stop set up, so I'm gonna cut 14 pieces, 5 foot 4 1/4 inches long. And I just got a stop set up, so I stop there and I'll just pull it out, cut them, and then I'll set it up for the next way that I'll have 21 that I need to cut. I can't remember what the length on them is off the top of my head, but I'll set a stop up for that as well. It goes way quicker when you got a stop set up than just measuring each piece. It takes too long to measure each piece. You're better off spending 5 or 10 minutes setting up a jig to make a bunch of multiple parts than you are just to measure each one and do it that way. It takes longer. So then I need one in the middle. This ain't gonna be perfect. I mean, it's not like you're launching it to the moon or nothing. Just a shelf. So now that I have one, which is twisted as you can see, but it ain't terrible. Once I screw it to the wall and whatnot, it'll flatten back out and put jars on it. So now that I have one made up, I won't have to measure this one anymore. I'm just gonna build them, stack them up. I got 7 I need to make. I got 7 of these to build, so I'm just gonna go through and slap them together. So you didn't get to see me put these on. I just put a screw in each corner. 6 screws, all holds it down. So I need 7 shelves on 2 different walls. I didn't make all of them yet. I only made 6 shelves, but I made the frame for the 7th one. I didn't cut the boards, the plywood for the top of the other one. Once I get these in, then I'll have to measure what the length is on the other shelves. So I'm going to take these in the house and start installing those. So if you want to see that video, you have to stay tuned and watch the next one. But this is going to wrap, this will be part 1. It's going to wrap this up. So till we meet again, take care and God bless.